know that's the deal. We came up together, we rise as one. 10 toes down to the job get done. No division, no fear, no doubt. If one win, then we all cash out. Started with a vision that would look like a movement. From the mud, now the whole squad flew in. Different lanes, but the mission unified. No egos when the purpose crucified. Built this thing brick by brick. Late night, same dream, same risk. You shine, I shine, it's the math. No shortcuts, we run a long path.
Who you rolling with? Squad. Who gon' finish it? Squad. If we fall, who lives? Squad. If we win, who rich? Squad.
One book, same page. One ocean, same wave. One band, one sound. Teamwork, let's bounce. One book, same page. One ocean, same wave. One band, one sound. Teamwork, let's bounce. Squad. We came up together, we rise as one. Squad. 10 toes down to the job get done. Squad. No division, no fear, no doubt. If one win, then we all cash out. Same grind, same goal. We align, no drift. If you fall, I go. I don't watch, I lift. No breaks, no pause. We locked all in. If it's us, we win. That's the code we live. We locked in, no switching sides. Same goal, same vision, eyes. If you eat, then we all fed. No one left when we break bread. Pressure build, but we don't fold. 10 deep, yeah, we 10 toes. Every loss, turn lesson learned. Now we up, watch the table turn. Hold that line, don't you break now. Stay in sync, lock the pace now. Step by step, we don't fade out. One voice, loud, hear the sound out. One book, same page. One ocean, same way. One band, one sound. Teamwork, let's bounce. One book, same page. One ocean, same way. One band, one sound. Teamwork, let's bounce. Squad. We came up together, we rise as one. Squad. 10 toes down to the job get done. Squad. No division, no fear, no doubt. Squad. If one win, then we all cash out. We came up together, we rise as one. Squad. 10 toes down to the job get done. Squad. No division, no fear, no doubt. Squad. If one win, then we all cash out. We move as one. We already won. We move as one. Squad.
was playing football, got tackled wrong. My ankle got kicked out and dislocated and broke my fibula. I was rushed to the hospital that same night. Had surgery like an hour and a half after. Dr. Harris was the one that did it, wasn't for me. Just had a fixation on my leg with 2 bars going through my shin and 1 through my heel. Got out the splint, got in the boot, started physical therapy with Ortho Georgia. If it wasn't for Ortho Georgia and Dr. Harris, I wouldn't be here where I am right now. I'm about to be back playing sports, baseball and football. Thanks, Ortho Georgia. I'm back playing sports for the Bears.
Life is a circle. It isn't always perfect, but it is powerful. Moving through moments that test us and transform us. Our one focus is to honor every part of that circle. From routine care to rare condition, this is the one place where compassion and innovation move in balance. Within this circle, we see the first breakthrough that bends fear toward hope. The first moment that says the end is the beginning. Each first creates echoes, second chances at what's next. Love regained, tomorrow reclaimed. At Emory Healthcare, we are driven by firsts, inspired by second chances, and determined to advance humanity through science, all to keep life's circle moving forward.
One more?
Shift now. Can you feel it rise? Stay right the show don't stop. Got more heat when we spin that block. Every play got a storyline. Every frame hit right on time. Don't switch up, keep it right here. We got more, no need to fear. From the jump we been running clean. Now we back in a minute, you know what I mean. Yeah. Feel that shift now. Can you feel it rise? Stay right with us. We'll be back live. Stay tuned now, ride with me.
Hold on.
Ride with me. Stay tuned now, wait and see.
Don't move.
Wait and see. We'll be back in a moment. Don't leave the scene. Stay tuned now, ride with me.
Ride with me.
Ride with me. Ride with me.
Yeah.
Don't go now.
Stay right there.
Stay right there. Don't go now.
Stay right there.
Stay right there.
We got more on the way.
Don't go away.
Yeah, it's coming your way.
Your way.
What you saw ain't the end.
Don't go away.
We about to run it again.
Stay tuned now, ride with me.
Hold on.
Ride with me. Stay tuned now, wait and see.
Don't move.
Wait and see. We'll be back in a moment. Don't leave the scene. Stay tuned now.
Ride with me.
Ride with me.
Ride with me.
was playing football, got tackled wrong. My ankle got kicked out and dislocated and broke my fibula. I was rushed to the hospital that same night. Had surgery like an hour and a half after. Dr. Harris was the one that did it, wasn't for me. Just had a fixation in my leg with 2 bars going through my shin and 1 through my heel. Got out the splint, got in the boot, started physical therapy with Ortho Georgia. If it wasn't for Ortho Georgia and Dr. Harris, I wouldn't be here where I am right now. I'm about to be back playing sports, baseball and football. Thanks, Ortho Georgia. I'm back playing sports for the Bears.
administers regulations for region and state competition
Life is a circle.
in 19 sports and 2 activities.
It isn't always
Founded
perfect,
in 1908,
but it is powerful.
GHSA strives to promote good
Moving through
sportsmanship.
moments that test us and transform us. Our one focus is to honor every part of that circle. From routine care to rare condition, this is the one place where compassion and innovation move in balance. Within this circle, we see the first breakthrough that bends fear toward hope. The first moment that says the end is the beginning. Each first creates echoes, second chances at what's next. Love regained, tomorrow reclaimed. At Emory Healthcare, we are driven by firsts, inspired by second chances, and determined to advance humanity through science, all to keep life's circle moving forward.
One more?
And hopefully we can pull off a sweep here.
Yes. Yes, and Newton won game 1 in their series with East Paulding, so and they're leading 1-0 in game 2. Your Spillers Orthodontics weather report, 79 degrees right now. By 8 o'clock, it'll be 75. By 10, it's going to be 67. So when the sun drops, it's going to get a little cooler. But that's your Spillers Orthodontics weather report, where great smiles begin, Spillers Orthodontics. And the starting lineups, Hoco will be, we're at the Garden, at Hoco, but Hoco will be batting first, and as if they're the visitors. Caden Harvey plays third and bats first. Raymond Bird bats second and catches. The shortstop, Isaiah Gallison, bats third. Ethan Kinney is going to be the designated hitter/pitcher and bat cleanup. Noah Odom, who hit a big bomb and was one of our Middle Georgia State University players of the game, is going to bat cleanup. Ethan Kinney. Noah Odom. And then batting sixth, playing first, is Nick Hardy. Peyton Noss plays second, bats seventh. Davion Hammonds bats eighth, that plays right. He also hit a national exterminating home run. And then Tyson Gaines, another one of our Middle Georgia State University players of the game. He moves to left field this game. He was the winning pitcher, got the complete game in game 1. That's your Dozier Law Group starting lineup for Lassiter. Drew McGee plays left, bats first. Batting second, playing third, is Kyle Montgomery. Batting third and playing first is Caden Lindsey. Your second baseman, Sean Wilson, bats cleanup. Designated hitter John Walker Brown bats fifth. He's batting for Keegan Lodwick, who is the starting pitcher for Lassiter. Sixth place hitter is your right fielder, Caden Fox. Chase Campbell bats seventh and catches. Miles Nelson is your center fielder batting eighth, and Connor Lee is your shortstop batting ninth. So around the horn for Lassiter is Lodwick on the mound, Campbell behind the plate, Lindsey, Wilson, Lee, Montgomery around the horn on the infield from left to right, McGee, Nelson, and Fox. And to call the first inning of the Ortho Georgia game of the week is my good buddy Bill Beatty.
All right, thanks, Tom. All right, Keegan Lodwick, a right-hander, looks like he's coming three-quarter, and he'll be the starter here in game 2 for Lassiter. Caden Harvey at the plate, swings at the first one, a fastball, and he swings through it for strike 1.
Infield for the most part in the shade, the outfield in the sun.
Yeah, I saw and there's a call, strike 2 on the outside corner. I saw the second baseman, he was getting a throw from over at first, a ground ball or something. He's shading his eyes. There's sun coming through right kind of where the second baseman is. The rest of the infield's in the shade.
Yeah, he's battling it a little bit. Even now he's holding his glove up.
All right, a 1-2 count to Harvey. Here's the 1-2. And that's a ground ball foul. And Coach Hopkins does feel that one.
Soft
That
grounder.
was soft grounder. That's one if you're going to feel one, feel those.
Yeah.
Still 1-2.
He's got his sunglasses on his bill of his cap and his glove up blocking the sun.
Yeah.
Figure that.
And there's a ground ball right to him, and he has trouble evidently seeing it. Sean Wilson, second baseman. We were just talking about him having trouble seeing the sun shining right in his face, and he gets a hard one hopper and boots it.
You gonna give him an error on that?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was hit right at him.
It was hit right at him, but it was slicing hard, and it was It was
well,
screaming.
We'll give him a hit if you want to consider the sun.
Okay.
I'll give him that.
For Harvey's sake, I'm going to give him a hit.
Okay.
It was hard hit. It was right at him, but it was slicing, and it was right. It landed right at his feet.
He's having trouble with the sun for sure. And there goes Harvey on the first pitch. There's a ground ball to shortstop, over in time for the out. Raymond Bird grounds out short, advances the runner.
So got a runner in scoring position right here. It's going to bring up Isaiah Gallison.
All right, Gallison steps in, the shortstop for the Bears, a right-handed hitter. Once again, the Bears get a runner in scoring position. They did a pretty good job, I think, all except one time in game one of getting those runners in, and they got them in scoring position.
Lassiter left a lot of runners on early.
And there's a ground ball to third. Third baseman checks the runner, throws on the first, holds the runner at second. He kind of took a quick look at Harvey over there at second, just enough to check him, make him not come, and then he threw on over to first for the out.
Nice play by Kyle Montgomery of Lassiter.
All right, so 2 away. I'll bring up Ethan Kinney. Ethan Kinney will be the pitcher here in game 2 for the Bears. He is also listed as a DH, so if he comes out of the game from pitching, he'll still be able to DH. Here's the first pitch to Kinney. He takes a strike 1 on the outside corner. Lodwick throwing pretty hard. He's kind of a 3/4 arm slot. Throwing it pretty hard though. He checks the runner at second. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike, caught the inside corner.
Umpire looks like he's going to have a liberal strike zone, which I like.
Well, I'm good with that.
Yep. As long as it goes both ways.
Yep. I'm good with that. 0-2 the count. Checks the runner at second. Here's the 0-2. That's outside. Campbell did a good job of corralling that ball. That was one. It could have been headed to the backstop.
Harvey was leaning hard on his secondary lead right there. He was ready.
Yep.
When he saw that pitch go wide.
1-2 the count. Lodwick checks the runner at second. Swing and a miss. Had a nice breaking ball for the third out. The first Flint Energy K for Lodwick. So here in the top of the first, no runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left. At the end of a half, your score is 0-0. You're listening to the Ortho Georgia Playoffs here on Sports Mike Digital Network, powered by Hughes Honda.
What does your smile journey look like? At Spillers Orthodontics, our experienced doctors and staff can help you understand your options. Whether it's Invisalign or traditional braces, they will guide you to your perfect smile. Dr. Don Spillers, Dr. Trey Spillers, and Dr. Adam Gordon have a combined 44 years of experience offering high-quality orthodontic treatments. Visit our offices in Warner Robins and Macon or online at drspillers.com to begin your journey to that radiant smile.
Spillers Orthodontics, where great smiles begin.
You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
When you're injured in an accident, it's easy to feel like you're alone, but you're not. The Dozier Law Firm will fight for you. The Dozier Law Firm are experienced personal injury attorneys, and we serve clients throughout Georgia. If you or a loved one is the victim of medical malpractice, an auto accident, or other severe trauma, call us for a free consultation. You don't pay unless we win. The Dozier Law Firm, 478-742-8441, or visit us online at dozierlaw.com. Dozier Law. When you need help, we will be there.
You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
All right, welcome back to the Garden. No score. We move to the bottom of the first. This is the Ortho Georgia game of the week, and playoffs overall are sponsored by Ortho Georgia. Top of the order for the Trojans from Lassiter, Drew McGee, Kyle Montgomery, Caden Lindsey. Ethan Kinney working his first inning from the mound. He's going to be throwing to Raymond Bird. From first to third is Nick Hardy, Peyton Noss, Isaiah Gallison, and Caden Harvey. From left to right, Tyson Gaines, Noah Odom, Davian Hammonds. And to call the action, my good buddy Bill.
All right, thanks, Tom. All right, senior Ethan Kennedy will be on the mound here in game 2. He was the DH in game 1. He's also the DH here and pitching. He's going to face a lot of the top of the lineup. It's going to be the same for Lassiter here in game 2. They're going to lead off with the left fielder, Drew McGee. There's a ground ball to second base, first pitch to Peyton Noss, over to first, in time, 40 out. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Good start for the Bears here in game 2.
All right, they bring up third baseman, Kyle Montgomery. He hits from the left side of the plate. As I said, I think at least the first 6 are the same order that we had in game 1 for Lassiter. First pitch, Montgomery, that's hit. That's popped up. Third baseman, shortstop, left fielder all going to it. Gallison gets over and makes the catch just into foul territory and short left. So 2 pitches, 2 outs.
Hit in no man's land. Gallison did a good job of making a long run. He went probably a good 25, 30 yards to go bring that one in down the line on the left field line from his shortstop spot.
Well, I'll tell you, in game 1, I mentioned that Lassiter was aggressive on these early fastballs in the count, and once again, the two fastballs, 2 outs. And there's a fastball. He took that one for strike 1.
After 2 pitches and 2 outs, you just about got to take a pitch.
Yeah, slow him down a little bit. But it was a strike. Here's the 0-1. Another fastball fouled out of play, out in the parking lot. Looked like it escaped cars. I saw it bounce high over one car, so probably didn't hit any.
I'm parked a little closer. All the spots next to you, I'm about three car spots closer than you are.
Yeah, well, I usually get the far one, but those 2 were taken, so I had to get a little further back this way too. There's a fastball, stays high.
I think some teachers were still in their spots for school, probably.
Yes, because I got here fairly early.
Those dedicated teachers at Houston County High School staying late on a Friday afternoon.
I think the count's 1-2. It says 1-1 on the board, but that's low. Let's see if he says it's 2-2. I think it's 2-2.
I think it's 2-2 too. First pitch was called strike. Second
that's
pitch
what I thought.
was fouled
Foul
down the
went
line.
off. So I think it's 2-2. The board says 2-1, but we'll see. Here's the pitch. That's outside, ball 3.
Broke one off, tried to get him to chase, and Lindsey did a good job of
3-2.
checking a swing before he really even got started.
So it is full count. Kenny gets a sign. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung and missed, strike 3. So 3 up, 3 down to Flint Energy K to end the first. No runs, no hits, nobody left. At the end of 1 complete, your score is 0-0. This is the Ortho, Georgia Game of the Week on the Sports Mike Digital Network, powered by Hughes Honda.
National Exterminating offers friendly and courteous service. The National Exterminating team of registered technicians is a team that you can trust to be very professional in all your pest control needs. With over 13,000 satisfied customers, they are affordable, effective, and environmentally friendly. Pest control is their only business. Call today at 478-922-1410. National Exterminating is proud to support all Houston County teams, and good luck this season.
This is the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
Central Georgia, get ready for a new era of championship care. Did you know that Houston Healthcare is now a part of Emory Healthcare? As Georgia's most comprehensive academic health system, Emory provides access to the nation's highest level of specialized care and technology with a convenience that is close to home. For more information, visit emoryhealthcare.org/Houston.
You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
We move to the top of the second here from the Garden. No score, game 2, round 1, 5A Ortho Georgia playoffs. And for the Bears, it'll be Noah Odom, Nick Hardy, and Peyton Noss. And Bill's going to bring you the action.
All right, thanks, Tom. All right, Keegan Lodwick back on the mound here in inning 2 for the Trojans. Noah Odom, one of the Middle Georgia State University players of the game, and he drops a looping liner over the third baseman's head in there for a single on the very first pitch. I was going to say he hit the big 3-run homer that got us going back in game 1.
Pounded that one into the ground, and it took a big hop, and third baseman Kyle Montgomery had no chance. And Odom is safe at first. It'll bring up Nick Hardy, the first baseman for the Bears.
All right, Nick Hardy stands in, nobody out, runner down at first. Good speed down there with no Odom. Squared, but he pulls back.
You know, we talk about Blasingame and Tala being the courtesy runners now. It wasn't long ago Noah Odom was one of the courtesy runners, so he's a speedy center fielder.
Yeah. All right, that was a ball, 1-0 the count. Runner takes his lead. Here's the 1-0, not squaring this time. There's a ground ball towards second. Wilson throws to first. That was a bang-bang play, to second, a bang-bang play trying to get the lead runner, and he does, and it was barely, he was barely out, I'll say. That was kind of not a slow hopper to second, and that was risky trying to throw and get the lead runner. He'd probably been better off getting a runner at first, but anyway, he does get him out, so Hardy reaches on a fielder's choice.
It'll bring up Peyton Noss, the Bears' second baseman.
Noss swings at the first one, strike 1.
Connor Lee, the Lassiter shortstop, like he tried to tag him, and had it been a tag play, I don't know, he might have been safe, but he didn't have to tag him. It was a force. It was a force out.
Yep. That's outside, ball 1. Lowe working quick here.
Head baseball coach at Mount DeSales and former Houston County High School assistant Steve Pickett coming into the house. Love that guy. I'm telling you, he's the best of the best.
1-1. I'm not 100% sure where that was. It looked like a strike to me, but it was called a ball, I guess. 2-1. Runner at first, 1 out here in the top of the second. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. That'll even count at 2-2. Hardy down at first. We got no score here. We're in the top of the second. Lodwick checks the runner. Throws over. Not in time. 2-2 count to Peyton Noss. Noss, I remember, I'm not looking at the sheet, but I remember he had a big double back in game 1. And he takes a call, third strike. Must have been right there at the knees. A Flint Energy K. That's the second for Lodwick.
It'll bring up Davian Hammonds, who hit a national exterminating home run in the 6th, I believe it was.
Yeah.
In game 1.
Two of those home runs went out near the Lowe Toyota sign there in left center. And both could have been helped a little bit by the wind. There's not much breeze blowing now, but they were both hit well. I don't think they needed the wind, but they might have been propelled a little bit by the wind.
Had a little right field to left field wind blowing game 1.
Yeah.
Sun is down. The whole field is in shadows, and the lights are on.
All right, 1-1 the count to Hammonds.
Almost all the clouds have dissipated.
Yep. That's high. Ball 2. 2-1 the count.
You got a deep lineup when number 8 can hit it out.
Yeah.
And that's not the first time we've seen Davian Hammonds hit a home run.
And 9 has a little bit of power too. Tyson Gaines, we've seen him hit some. Inside, ball 3, 3-1.
I don't know that it's the lineup that they had back when Gage Harrelson, Drew Burris, Andrew Dunford, if they had the power in the middle of the lineup like they had it in those days. But 1 through 9, you got a lot of weapons.
Yep. Here's the 3-1 pitch. He I think the umpire looked like he rang him up, but it's 3-2.
Runner's going to get a running start at first.
Here's the payoff pitch. It's outside, ball 4. So Hammonds will head down to first with the walk.
It'll bring up left fielder Tyson Gaines, number 9 hitter in the order.
That's the first walk given up by Ludwig.
Gaines walked a couple times and scored twice. Both times he got on base, he got around to score in the 5th and the 6th.
Tyson Gaines, as we said, he's got a little bit of power too. He's hit one out this year, and I remember him hitting one out last year. He's the number 9 hitter. Caden Harvey, the leadoff man, on deck. 2 runners on. We got 2 outs. There's a ground ball toward second. Second baseman comes over, Wilson, and throws it wide of first base. He gets over near the Hoco dugout. 1 run's going to score. Here comes Hammonds, and he's going to score.
I hope Hammonds touched home.
Yep.
It was close. They don't look like they're interested in trying to ask for an appeal.
Hammond scores all the way from first on a ground ball to second. How about that?
Yep. It's a really good play to get over in the gap and make the play, but then he throws it away and E4.
Yep.
That was one of those when you got a lot of more range. Sometimes you get more errors than other people, and that one right there, his range cost him.
Yep. So Hoco scores 2 on the error.
Back to the top of the order, and Caden Harvey, who reached with a single in the first, was stranded at second.
And Gaines gets down to second on the bad throw. Caden Harvey singled back in the first. And there's a drive down the left field line that's going to go foul. That was a line shot.
Just out in front a little
Yep.
bit. That was one that feels good off the bat to you, but it's just a long, loud strike.
So 1-1 the count. Checks the runner at second. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball to third, and it hits the third baseman, gets into left field, and that's going to score another run for the Bears. What do you say, Tom?
E5. How about
E5. All right.
I thought the ball
we gave
was,
one.
Yeah, I didn't think the ball was hit as hard as it was a second earlier on when we gave him a base hit. 3-0 Bears. And it'll bring up Raymond Bird.
All right. Raymond Bird up 3 runs in here in the second for the Bears.
Bird on the hunt for a base hit.
There's
That's
only,
no CGTC RBI on that last one.
We've only had 1 hit in the end, and that was the leadoff single by Odom. There's been a walk and 2 errors. There's a breaking ball. Looked pretty good. Might have been a little high. Ball 1 on Bird. 3 runs in. Big second here for the Bears. This is game 2 of the doubleheader. Houston County won game 1, 11-1.
That score was not indicative of that game. It was 2-1 going to the 5th.
Yep.
And 9 runs, a 4 spot in the 5th and a 5 spot in the 6th. And the Bears run rolled them in 6. And 8 runners left on base in the first 4 innings for Lassiter. It could have been a completely different game.
All right, 1-1 count. Runner takes his lead at first. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball stays inside, 2-1. Harvey, good speed down there at first. Two outs, 3 runs already in for the Bears. That's outside, ball 3. 3-1. Ludwig gets his sign, checks the runner. That's in there for a strike. That's going to run the count full.
That was one of those liberal strike zone.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a little above the belt. He's been calling it. He's got a wide zone.
All right, 3-2 count. Here's the payoff pitch, and that's low, ball 4, so Bird's going to head down to first with the walk. That's the second walk given up by Lodwick. And that's going to get Blasingame, is that right? Yep.
Yes.
Damian Blasingame.
It's also going to get a mound visit. We're going to get a break here on the Ortho Georgia Game of the Week powered by Hughes Honda.
You should be driving a Honda from Hughes Honda in Warner Robins, the #1 rated Honda dealership in Georgia, according to DealerRated.com, and home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. 0% financing available. Shop online for your next ride at HughesHonda.com. Hughes Honda on the corner of Moody Road and Russell Parkway, Warner Robins. Call 866-GO-HONDA. Hughes Honda wishes all the team success this year.
You should be driving a Honda from Hughes Honda. From Hughes Honda.
HughesHonda.com. You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
All right, Isaiah Galson stepping in. We got 2 outs. The Bears have already scored 3 runs. They got 2 speedy runners down at first and second. Harvey down there in scoring position. First pitch, Galson. Breaking ball, swung on and missed, strike 1.
That Lassiter pitching coach, he looks like a pitcher. He's got about a 2-day growth. His arms are about halfway down from his waist to his knees. And he's lanky. He looks like he was a pitcher at some point in his life.
Here's the 0-1. Low. That'll even count at 1-1. Harvey at first, Harvey at second, Blasingame at first. We got 2 outs, 3 already in here in the Hoco second. Lodwick steps off the back. All right, back on the mound. He's getting his signs. Checks the runners. That pitch must have been inside. 2-1 the count.
3 unearned runs. We've got the Bears up 3-0 in the top of the second. Let's try to get some more.
2 errors here in the inning for the Trojans.
Hard hit balls, but should have been plays made.
And there's a ground ball. It's past the shortstop into left field. Harvey's going to score. Here comes the throw to the plate, but he's going to be in safely. And on the throw, Gallison heads down to second.
CGTC RBI, and then a throw that missed the cutoff man allowed Blasingame to get to third and Gallison to get to second. I think Blasingame was coming already.
Yeah.
But Gallison took second on the throw.
Yes.
4-0 Bears.
4 runs in the inning. This one is not starting out like game 1 did. And we're good with it.
Yep.
All right, Ethan Kinney steps in. He struck out back in the first. He's the 9th hitter of the inning for the Bears.
Not sure.
And they picked off Blasingame at third. There's a freshman mistake. Seen it a couple times, but now he's got to go back and talk to Coach Hopkins. But anyway, he gets picked off third. That'll be the 3rd out. But here in the second inning, Houston County has 4 runs on 2 hits, 2 errors, 1 runner left on after 1.5. Your score, Houston County 4, Lassiter 0. You're listening to Ortho Georgia Game of the Week here on the Sports Mike Digital Network, powered by Hughes Honda.
Ortho Georgia's walk-in orthopedic urgent care centers are open from 7:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. on Saturday. No appointment necessary. Forget about the long wait in the emergency room or urgent care facilities. Ortho Georgia's walk-in orthopedic urgent care centers are available on Northside Drive in Macon. Call 478-750-2803 and on Margie Drive in Warner Robins. Call 478-333-5960. Ortho Georgia, your choice for orthopedic excellence.
You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
Hi, this is Rocco Farley at CGTC. I'm the 2024 Instructor of the Year for the Technical College System of Georgia. As a CDL driver and instructor, I spend my days in big trucks, on the road, listening to the radio. CGTC is here for you. We have big-time programs in nursing, aviation, commercial truck driving, and many more. CGTC is your college for big plans, big careers, and big futures. Become who you want to be, right here with CGTC.
You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
Welcome back to the Ortho Georgia Game of the Week here. First round of the 5A playoffs. Bears lead Trojans 4-0. It'll be 4, 5, and 6. Wilson, Brown, and Fox. And they call it Bill Beatty.
All right, thanks, Tom. Swing and a miss at the first pitch. Breaking ball from Kenny. 0-1 the count. 4 runs in for Houston County at the top of the inning.
You score 4, you want to put a 0 up, have a quick inning right here, keep the momentum if you're the Bears.
Kenny gets a sign. Here's the 0-1. That's outside. That'll even the count at 1-1. No wind at all. Looking at the flag in center field, we had a good breeze in game 1 blowing from right to left. Flag kind of still out there right now. That ball's fouled off to the screen. That's going to run the count to 1-2 on Sean Wilson, the cleanup hitter.
It was so hot in game 1 to begin with, it drove our iPad to the concession stand, to the cooler with the drinks for about 10 minutes. But right now, it's 10, 15 degrees cooler.
Yeah.
Sun's down. It's feeling a lot better.
Yep.
Bottom second, 4-0 Hoco.
All right, 1-2 the count on Wilson. Kenny gets his sign. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball low. Ball 2. That'll even count at 2-2. Kenny gets his sign. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball fouled off to the right. It's going to hit the Hoco hitting facility out there.
If Hoco can hold on, they'll play the winner of the Noonan East Paulding series. Noonan won game 1 and was leading 1-0 in game 2. Try to get you an update on that one.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. The fastball fouled off to the right again. Umpire's going to have to reload here. Out of baseballs.
Noonan won game 1 7-1 over East Paulding, and it was second inning in game 2, 1-0 Noonan. Game changers just spinning right now.
All right, umpires reloaded with baseballs. These are ready to go. We got a 2-2 count on the cleanup hitter, Sean Wilson. Nobody on. We're here and we're in the bottom of the second. 4-0 your score, Houston County. And there's a ground ball hard to Galson. Takes a bad hop. He comes back down with it, throws across. Not in time. Tell you, it took a bad hop. It popped up in the air. He still came down with it, threw across. Base hit there for Sean Wilson.
Hard hit ball.
Yep.
Gallison almost made a great play.
Yep. So runner at first, John Walker Brown, the DH. He was the pitcher in game 1. Did a really good job on the mound till they got to about, what was that, the fifth inning? Fifth inning is when started a couple, long ball in the 5th, long ball in the 6th, kind of did him in.
Might have been that pitch count that the Hoco ran up on him in the early innings.
But the early innings, he did a really good job on the mound for Lassiter. First pitch in there for a strike at the belt. Brown thought that was a little high. Oh, 1 to count. Runner at first. Nobody out. Breaking ball low. Bird blocks it. 1-1 to count.
Updated score 6-0 Noonan. So it looks like if the Bears can hold on, they'll be hosting the defending state champions, the ones that beat them up there at Coolray.
Yep.
Got a chance for some revenge next Friday.
Be a rematch from Coolray. 2-1 to count. A little bit outside. Caden Fox on deck, right fielder here in game 2. Kenny gets his sign, looks runner, 2-1 to count. That pitch is in there for a strike, called strike. That'll run the count to 2-2. John Walker Brown, a left-handed hitter. It's a right-handed pitcher, left-handed hitter. Throw over, not in time. Kenny walks back to the mound. Runner takes his lead. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball towards second, and it gets by Noss into right field for a base hit. So back-to-back hits. Good start here in the bottom of the second for Lassiter. That'll bring up Caden Fox, the right fielder. Big left-handed hitter, but right-handed hitter, I mean.
Maybe the biggest guy in their lineup.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
He went 0 for 3, struck out twice, popped up short once in game 1.
All right, so runners at first and second. Noss trying to hold the runner close there. There's a foul ball on the first pitch, off to the right. 0-1 to count. Nobody out. We're in the bottom of the second. 4-0 your score. Kenny gets his sign, checks the runner at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again. 0-2 the count. Chase Campbell, the catcher, on deck.
Fox is a Andrew Dunford lookalike, if you didn't hear me say that in game 1.
Yep. He's a big boy.
Big old right-hand hitter.
All right, Kenny gets his sign. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball hit into right field. There's another base hit. Hammonds throws, hit to his cutoff man, first baseman. And that'll load him up. 3 singles in a row here to start off the second.
Bring up the catcher, Chase Campbell, number 7 hitter in the lineup.
So nobody out here. Lassiter got down by 4 runs in the top of the inning. Now they're coming in. They're trying to get some of those back. They got the bases juiced. Nobody out.
Infield back. Bears trying to stay away from a big inning.
There's a strike on the outside corner, strike 1.
Maybe turn 2 on the catcher.
Campbell, the hitter. Miles Nelson, center fielder, on deck.
Campbell checking his signs in his back pocket.
And there's a bunt. He's squared late. Didn't get the bunt. Didn't get a good bat angle with his bunt. Just popped it up. Out of play, off to the right.
Bases loaded bunt. You don't see that very often.
No. I guess it was just a little safety squeeze or whatever, and I guess that's why he didn't square early, and he didn't have a very good bat angle. He just fouled that one off to the right. So 0-2 now. He won't be bunting now. Fouled off to the right, still 0-2.
Good cut by Campbell, though.
Yep. This is game 2 of the doubleheader. If you just joined us, Houston County wins game 1 by a score of 11-1. They're leading here in the bottom of the second, 4-0. But Lassiter threatening with the bases loaded, nobody out. Swing and a miss at a fastball. And there's the first out of the inning. The second Flint Energy K for Kenny.
And a great spot right there for a strikeout with nobody out and the bases loaded.
Yeah. That'll bring up the 8 hitter, Miles Nelson, center fielder.
Now a double play gets you out of the inning.
Yep. We'll take a double play, a strikeout, or a pop-up to the infield. How about that? And there's a drive into right. Hammonds gets a beat on it. Here's the throw, and the runner's going to hold it third. That was a line shot to Hammonds. He had to go a little bit to his left, our right, He makes the catch and immediately got out of his glove and hit his cutoff man Hardy and held the runner at third.
A little surprised he didn't send him that time.
Yep. So nothing but a long fly out to right. Now there's 2 outs. Now you got to force at any base.
And the number 9 hitter up.
Defense all back now. And there's a breaking ball in there for a strike. This is Connor Lee, did not play, I don't think, in game 1. He's hitting 9th here, shortstop.
I don't know which will be more deflating, to have 4 scored on you and get 3 up, 3 down, or to get the bases loaded with nobody out and not score.
And there's a base hit into center field. 1 run's going to score. Here's a throw to the plate. Bird blocks it. They do get 1 run in, so a single and CGTC RBI for Connor Lee.
I need to keep my mouth shut. 4-1. Top of the order.
You jinxed us, Tom.
Yep. Sorry about that, Coach Hopkins.
All right, 1 run in. Base is still loaded. Now we're back to the top of the order. That was a good swing, good hit right up the middle for number 9 hitter, Connor Lee.
They made good contact, even on the outs this inning.
Drew McGee up. He grounded to second. His first at bat. I think the very first pitch of the game. He takes that one for a ball. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 1-0 pitch, low.
Good job by Bird sliding out and keeping the runner at third.
Yeah, that was way outside. Bird did a good job sliding out and blocking. And Coach Hopkins is going to go to the mound.
And let's get a break on the Sports Mike Network.
Are you looking for fine meats and top-tier catering? Well, look no more. Here at the Butcher Shop, it's all waiting for you. We specialize in fresh, grade-A meats, chicken, pork, vegetables, marinade, and homemade sweets. Our prices are as good as any supermarkets in the area. And let's not forget our exceptional hometown service is still second to none. So stop by and see David and Amy Dean along with their fine staff. The Butcher Shop, now located right across from Lowe's Home Improvements at 1057 Highway 96, Warner Robins, Georgia, or call 478-988-9262. You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
All right, Coach Hopkins walking back to the dugout. Had a word with the whole infield, brought the whole infield in. We got a 2-0 count. Bases still loaded. 1 run already in, and that's in. Oh, that's a strike. The batter jumped back. I thought it was inside, but he must have hit the corner. 2-1 to count.
Liberal strike zone that he's called on Hoko. He just called it on Lassiter a little bit on that inside pitch.
Here's the 2-1. Another fastball caught the outside corner that time, 2-2.
Now do you come back with a breaking ball? You've thrown 2 straight fastballs.
Yeah, if he's got confidence in it, I would. Yep, that's what he threw. Swing and a miss. And he steps on the plate for the out. It was in the dirt, but the catcher just had to step on the plate. Bases were loaded. All right, so here in the inning, by the way, that was 3rd Flint Energy K for Kenny. But here in the inning, the Trojans come up with 1 run. They had 4 hits, 3 runners left. At the end of 2 complete, your score, House and County 4, Lassiter 1. This is the Ortho Georgia Game of the Week on the Sports Mike Digital Network, powered by Hughes Honda.
Named the #1 best value university in Georgia, Middle Georgia State University. We have a wide variety of high-quality undergraduate and graduate degree programs to choose from that are offered at the lowest tuition rates in the state. Offering programs on 5 campus locations as well as online, our degrees can lead to careers in in-demand fields such as business, information technology, nursing, computer science, and more. Learn more at mga.edu.
You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
What families need after suffering the loss of a loved one is time to come together to celebrate a life that was well lived in the way they choose and to focus on each other. McCullough Funeral Home is here to help you find the way to do just that, no matter what the right way is for you. At McCullough, it is our privilege to simply walk beside you and help guide you in the journey toward healing.
McCullough Funeral Home are proud sponsors of all Houston County High School sports.
You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
All right, welcome back to the Garden. We're headed to inning 3 here. We have a 4-1 score. Houston County in the lead. This is Ortho Georgia Game of the Week. Coming up for Houston County here in the top of the 3rd will be Ethan Kinney, Noah Odom, and Nick Hardy. And here's Tom to bring you the action in the middle part of the game.
All right. First pitch is inside to Ethan Kinney, the Bear pitcher / DH. Chopper foul over the top of the Lassiter dugout. Count evens at 1 to the senior. Kenny on the mound this game. He was the DH last game, went 2 for 4 with 3 CGTC RBIs. Pitch is outside and low. Count goes 2-1. Kenny steps out, digs back in. Lodwick from the wind. Hard hit ball in the left field, but it's over the head of the left fielder as that ball was right at the left fielder. Throw comes into second, but Kenny slides in safe with a double. That ball, that's a hard ball to judge. When it's hit directly at you, right over your head, and left fielder McGee kind of froze a little bit and misread it a little bit, and it got over his head.
Yep. Hard hit ball. It actually bounced up against the fence.
And to be honest with you, when it came off the bat, it was so low. It was the trajectory, the launch angle was so low that I didn't think it was going to go over his head. I thought he'd catch it right there where he was standing. I misjudged it too. All right, Noah Odom takes a strike.
Noah single back in the second.
That was a hard hit ball. That was as hard a hit ball as any ball the Bears have hit all night. It was just that one didn't have the launch angle to get out.
Right.
If he'd have gotten it up a little bit, it would have outdistanced the 2 home runs in game 1. Foul tip by Hammonds and by
got the bat and the catcher.
Yep.
Catcher says he's okay.
Hammonds and Odom hit the bombs, hit the National Exterminating bombs. 0-2 pitch. Kenny taking his lead at second. Strike 3 call. Odom thought it was inside, but that's been the case for a couple of batters. And that's a 3 Flint Energies Ks for Keegan Lodwick. It'll bring up Nick Hardy, who grounded into a fielder's choice and scored in the second. Hardy plays first base for the Bears.
He scored the first of 4 runs for the Bears back in the second.
Second baseman cheating over to hold the runner. Hard hit grounder right at the shortstop, fielded by Lee. Fires over to first to Lindsey for the out. 6-3. Kenny will advance to third, and it'll bring up Peyton Noss, the Bears second baseman, who struck out looking in the second.
Tell you what, Lee's not a big guy, shortstop. He got a real strong arm. He fielded that ball, threw it on a dime over there.
Not sure what, because Lee did not get the start in game 1. No. Reese did. Lee didn't start anywhere.
No.
Reese is nowhere to be found in the starting lineup in game 2.
Yeah.
That's kind of unusual for high school shortstops.
Yeah.
Grounder up the middle, fielded by Lodwick. Good defense by the pitcher. He'll flip to first. That will end the Bear threat here in the third. At the end of 2.5, it's Houston County 4 and Lassiter 1. Let's get a break on the Ortho Georgia Game of the Week, powered by Hughes Honda.
Precision Collision Center, located next to the Dairy Queen on Highway 49 in Byron, Georgia. Offering collision repairs, frame and unit body repairs, wheel alignments, computerized color matching, and more. Family owned and operated. Serving all of Central Georgia. Precision Collision's auto body technicians are the best of the best in the state of Georgia. Middle Georgia's first choice in automobile and collision repair. Precision Collision Center in Byron.
You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
Being there, every minute, year after year. As your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, it's not just our way of doing business, it's our way of life, providing the energy our community relies on every day. And as a Touchstone Energy Cooperative member, that means value that goes far beyond the energy we provide. It's value you can't really put a price on.
Flint Energies, serving your community since 1937.
This is the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
All right, we're headed to the bottom of the third. Coming up for Lassiter will be the 2, 3, 4 hitters. That'll be Montgomery, Lindsay, and Wilson. And here's Tom to bring the action.
All right. 4-1 Bears. We move to the bottom of the third. Runners left on base has been the story of the night for Lassiter. If the Lassiter school newspaper has an article, it's going to be missed opportunities if the Houston County can win this game too, because they left 8 on in the first 2 innings, the first 4 innings of game 1. They just left the bases loaded in the second. Ethan Kinney back on the mound for his 3rd inning of work. Strike to the number 2 hitter, the 3rd baseman Kyle Montgomery. He popped a short in the first. It's a story I hope continues. But really and truly, I'd love to see him get them 3 up, 3 down some more often. Pitches outside, 1-1. Kenny getting his sign from Raymond Bird. Bird's getting his sign, I think, from Coach Randy Jones over there in the dugout. Foul tip. Count goes 1-2.
Yeah, a lot of the schools now using the pitch comm.
I know Lassiter's. I've been watching him over here on the little. He's got a little mic that he talks into.
Yes, and
but Bird looks like he's turning and looking.
Yeah, he is. I think Randy Jones gives signals over there.
Should be 1-2. Kenny's going to step off, and Montgomery's going to step out. Bottom third, 4-1 Hoco. Win this game, advance to the 2nd round next week. Pops it up down the left field line. Long run. Foul territory. Yeah. Nobody can get there.
That was in no man's land. Gallison didn't have a shot.
Gaines made an effort. Yeah. Harvey made an effort.
Yeah, it was. Nobody could get to that one.
No. Wasn't quite high enough. We'll do it again. Another 1-2 pitch. All right. Kenny's getting a signal from Bird. Fastball, outside corner, strike 3. 4 Flint Energy's K's for Ethan Kinney. And a good start to the third here for the Bears. It'll bring up Caden Lindsay. He struck out swinging in the first. Big first baseman.
Lindsay, the number 3 hitter for Lassiter.
He's a prototypical first baseman, but he's not close to being as big as Big Fox, the right fielder.
No.
First pitch, strike on the outside corner from Ethan Kinney. Kenny did a good job of working out. He gave up 3 straight singles and only gave up 1 run. Swinging strike 2. Well, Lassiter had the bases loaded and nobody out.
Yeah, anytime you give up 4 hits in the inning, you only come out giving up 1 run. That's pretty good.
Yeah. And don't have a double play in there, mixed in there somewhere.
Right.
All-speed pitch chopped. Harvey fielded it. Long throw, one hop.
Ooh.
Safe.
Yeah, it took the big hop. Harvey kind of had to wait on it. Then he kind of loaded up instead of the quick throw. He kind of loaded up, and then he threw a one hopper over there. Great pick over there by Nick Hardy, but not in time. So
I guess I was watching the hop. We had a little replay. We had I don't know. I was watching the hop, and I was watching the pick, and I really wasn't watching the runner because the umpire at home's got us blocked. I just thought he had him, but I didn't have a good angle. Sean Wilson, he singled and scored in the second. Runner on first, one out, 4-1 Bears. Pop foul over near the Bear bullpen between the batting cages and the dugout.
$4-1 your score here. We're in the bottom of the third. Houston County in the lead.
Fastball at the belt, strike to the right-handed hitting second baseman, Sean Wilson. Kenny's up 0-2. Wilson singled and scored in the second. Kenny getting a sign for Bird. Hard hit ball to short, off the glove of Gallison and into center field. E6.
E6?
I was expecting a double play. Maybe I expect too much out of Gallison, but I'm going to give him an error. What you think?
I don't know. It was close. That was
it was a hard hit ball. It was a one hopper.
Pretty good up the middle. He had to go to it a little bit to get a glove on it.
Base hit?
I say base hit.
Okay. Make Wilson 2 for 2.
Yeah, he had to go a little bit toward the middle to get to it, and it got off the end of his glove. I'm gonna say base hit.
I just envisioned Gallison fielding it, tagging the bag, and turning
when it was
2.
hit, I was thinking double play,
and
I think it was hit more toward the middle than what I thought it was.
Yeah, that may have been wishful thinking on my part.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but I think it was hit more toward the middle.
Pitch was outside. Left-hand hitter John Walker Brown, he was the pitcher in game 1. He's the DH in game 2. Lassiter with people on the base paths again. Pitch is outside a little high. Kenny steps off the mound in frustration a little bit.
They've had 6 hits, all singles.
And they've hit some hard hit balls that have been right at Bears.
Yeah.
Kenny looks the runner back and comes to the plate. Off-speed pitch, backdoor curve, call for a strike. 2-1. Good pitch from Ethan Kenny. 2-0 count. I think Brown's looking fastball all the way right there. Good job of blocking it by Bird in the dirt. Count goes 3-1.
Kenny up
first and second, one out.
Kenny upset with himself on that. Came with back-to-back breaking balls. I don't know if he was upset at the pitch or if he's upset he didn't throw fastball.
Foul down the line, down the right field line. Brown got in front of that and hit a hard grounder between the first base bag and the coach's box. Count goes full. One out, runners on first and second. 4-1 Bears. Lassiter threatening to cut into that lead right here.
All right, the guy retrieving the ball's gotten out of play, so we're back ready to action.
Kenny fakes with throw to second. Runners back easily. Batter's got to be thinking fastball. Has Kenny got enough confidence in his breaking stuff? The pitch. Swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that's a big Flint Energies K. That's 5 Flint Energies Ks for Ethan Kenny, and it'll bring up Caden Fox, the big right fielder. He singled in the second.
So this inning we've had 2 singles, 2 strikeouts.
See if Kenny can get out of this inning. Strand a couple more base runners. Fastball, pop foul, out of play over the Bear dugout. Over toward the Hoco soccer field.
Four 1 your score. We're here in game 2. Houston County won game 1, 11-1. They're leading 4-1 here in the bottom of the third.
Kenny from the stretch. Off-speed ball hit, one hopper to second, fielded by Noss. He'll touch the bag. That will retire Lassiter Trojans in the third. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left on base. At the end of 3, it is Houston County 4, Lassiter 1. Let's get a break on the Ortho Georgia Game of the Week on the Sports Night Network, powered by Hughes Honda.
Hey sports fans, this is Pastor Jim Perdue from Second Baptist Church right here in Warner Robins. We're located at 2504 Moody Road, and we'd love for you to join us on a Sunday. We meet at 9 a.m. for life groups and 10:30 a.m. for worship. You can find out more information on our website at secondfamily.church. That's secondfamily.church. Our prayers and support go out to all the coaches and athletes for a safe and successful season. From Second Baptist Church, your second family.
You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
All right, it's time for the McCullough Funeral Home mid-game recap. Your score after 3 complete, Houston County 4, Lassiter 1 for Houston County. They've scored 4 runs on 4 hits. They left 3 men on. They've committed no errors. For Lassiter, 1 run on 6 hits, all singles. They've left 5 on base. They've committed 2 errors, which led to some of the runs that Hoco had in that second inning. So your score after 3 complete, 4-1 Houston County. All right, coming up for Houston County here in the top of the 4th will be the 8-9-1 hitters. That will be Hammonds, Gaines, and Harvey. And here to bring you the action is Tom.
Thanks, Bill. Yeah, all 4 runs in the second for Houston County were unearned. All right, 8-9-1. Hammonds hit a nationally exterminating home run in game 1 in the 6th inning. First pitch is off speed. It's a strike right down the middle. Hammonds were looking fastball. He was out in front and had to hold back. Lowick throws a fastball in the dirt, 1-1. Hammonds has been a good little move in for the Bears this year.
Yep.
He's played some good right field, and he's got a good bat, good speed. Got time on the field. Catcher Campbell going out to speak to Lodwick. Yeah, I said it back when the very first series that I did, I don't know if it was me and you out at Veterans, when he hit that home run, I really thought he wouldn't be hitting the 8 very long, but he stayed consistently in that 8 spot.
Yep. I think last week you had him up maybe around 7 hitter, but most of the season he's been 8 or 9.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. He was 7 last week. That's the one they gave Eggert the start at catcher.
Yes.
Swing, a good cut, but he comes up empty. Count goes 1-2 to the Bear right fielder, Davian Hammonds.
Well, that home run he hit in game 1 today, he blasted that one.
Just golfed it over the fence and left. Nice little uppercut swing. Pitch is outside, count evens at 2. Person on the board's gotten tired. Losing focus a little bit.
Yep.
Swinging strike 3, and that's a Flint Energy's K for Lodwick. That's his 4th, and that may have been his best fastball of the night right there.
Yeah, Hammond swung right through that one.
It'll bring up Tyson Gaines, who reached on an error and scored in the 2nd. Gaines walked and scored twice. Walked twice, scored twice in game 1. Chopper foul behind to the screen. Get a base runner on, get back to the top of the order. Can't see if we can't add to this 4-1 Bear lead. All right. Lowood gets a sign from Campbell. From the wide and the pitch. Stays high to Gaines. Count evens at 1. Grounder to short, fielded by Lee. Lee fires over to first. Gaines hustle makes it close, but he's still out. 6-3, 2 outs. It'll be the top of the order. Caden Harvey, who singled in the first, was stranded at second, reached on an error in the second and scored. Caden Harvey, freshman, leadoff hitter. Coach Hopkins put him in that leadoff spot early in the year, and he's left him there from what I've seen. Late swing, fouls back against the screen. Lowood gets ahead 0-1 to the Bear third baseman. Looking forward to watching this young man play for 3 more years.
Yep.
He's going to add muscle. He's going to get a little taller. Pitch is high and outside. Ball 1. I have a feeling he's going to take Gallison's spot at shortstop next year.
Yep.
If I had to guess.
And we saw him pitch one game. He's a pretty good pitcher, too. We saw him pitch at Veterans.
Yep.
You and I did.
Pitch is outside, 2-1. I saw him play 1 inning when Gallison came in and pitched, too, and he played shortstop, and he looked like a natural at short.
Yeah.
The 2-1 pitch from Lodwick. In the dirt, 3-1. Lodwick, Harvey steps out, steps back in, toting his green bat. Ball 4. Harvey will take his base, and it'll bring up Raymond Bird, who reached on a walk in the second, grounded to short in the first.
That's the third walk that Lodwick's given up. He's had 4 Flint Energy Ks and 3 walks.
Bird's a 2-year starter behind the plate for the Bears. Has done a good job. Right-handed hitting catcher digs in. Lodwick from the stretch. Swinging strike on a ball under.
Yeah,
probably a little low.
Yeah, that was out of the strike zone. That was low.
Top of the 4th, 4-1 Bears. Trying to advance to round 2 to probably play the Noonan Cougars. Pitches outside in a rematch of last year's state championship game at Coolray Park up in Lawrenceville.
Tom and I called that one.
First time the Bears have advanced to the finals and not won it.
Not won it, yep.
Throw over to first. Kind of his B move. Harvey's back easily.
If I recall, the Bears, unlike the good defense they played most of the year, had a few struggles defensively that day.
I don't think the chopper foul, some of the home plate umpire was not favorable to some of the calls on the balls and strikes. And Bears just kind of ran out of pitching in that game too. Bird digs back in after beating Pope and then beating runners going, throw down to second. Got him, caught stealing, 6-3, 2-6.
Good throw by Campbell. It was a little toward the first base side of the bag, but Connor Lee took the throw and tagged the guy as he was sliding by. Good swipe tag.
No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base at the end of 3.5. We're halfway home. It's 4-1 Bears. Let's get a break on the Sports Mike Network.
For more than 15 years, Sports Mike has served the community by providing broadcasts of Central Georgia sporting events. Through our broadcast platform, the Sports Mike app, we stream coverage of live events for Houston County and share our system with several nearby communities, including Gray, Forsyth, and Cochran. The Sports Mike app is free to download and use, compliments of our wonderful network partners. We encourage you to support these businesses who have been so generous in building this program. Download the app today by typing in SPORTSMIC on Google Play or the App Store. The Sports Mike app, the voice of Central Georgia sports.
You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
What does your smile journey look like? At Spillers Orthodontics, our experienced doctors and staff can help you understand your options. Whether it's Invisalign or traditional braces, they will guide you to your perfect smile. Dr. Don Spillers, Dr. Trey Spillers, and Dr. Adam Gordon have a combined 44 years of experience offering high-quality orthodontic treatments. Visit our offices in Warner Robins and Macon or online at drspillers.com to begin your journey to that radiant smile.
Spillers Orthodontics, where great smiles begin.
You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
All right, this is Ortho Georgia Playoffs, and this is the Ortho Georgia Game of the Week. We're here at the Garden. Houston County is leading 4-1 here in Game 2. We're headed to the bottom of the fourth. Coming up for Lassiter in the bottom of the fourth will be the 7, 8, 9 hitters. That's going to be Campbell, Nelson, and Lee. And here's Tom to bring the action.
All right, in the inning 2 when they got their one run, this is where they started out. 2 outs and nobody on. And excuse me, I take that back. Erase any of that I just said. 4-1 bottom of the second. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1 to Campbell. They had 3 straight hits before Campbell came up. Bears trying to clinch first round. I don't think the 6 years we've done the playoffs with the Bears, they've never lost in the first round.
No.
This may be the stiffest opponent they've played first round, though. Breaking ball for a strike. Pretty pitch from Ethan Kenny. He broke that one off right into the strike zone. Hard hit ball into left field. Tyson Gaines has got it. Out number 1. Hit it on the line, but hit it almost right at Tyson Gaines. Out 1, it'll bring up Miles Nelson, who flew out to right field in the second. Nelson plays center field. Four-1 Bears, bottom 4. Nobody on, 1 out. Ethan Kenny pitches outside and low, ball 1. A little high, I guess, 2-0. I'm going to be interested to see how Coffey and Lee do in the playoffs. Veterans got beat pretty badly in game 1, 13-1. Pope, grounder to Harvey. Harvey feels it, makes a throw over, strong throw to Hardy, and got him. Nice play from the freshman third baseman, Caden Harvey. 2 outs, and it'll bring up Connor Lee. He singled and had a CGTC RBI in the second. Yeah, I felt like Houston County was favorites 1 versus 4. I felt like Pope was pretty good favorites over Veterans 1 against 4. I'm interested to see how the 2s and 3s do.
2 was, for us, would have been TCC.
TCC, I said Lee, that's right. It'd be TCC or Coffee.
And they're actually, I'll let you
hard hit ball in the center field. Noah Odom on his horse, and he runs it down in the left center gap. Nice defensive play by Noah Odom. 3 up, 3 down here in the fourth. At the end of 4-1 Houston County. This is the Ortho Georgia Playoffs on the Sports Mike Network, powered by Hughes Honda.
When you're injured in an accident, it's easy to feel like you're alone, but you're not. The Dozier Law Firm will fight for you. The Dozier Law Firm are experienced personal injury attorneys, and we serve clients throughout Georgia. If you or a loved one is the victim of medical malpractice, an auto accident, or other severe trauma, call us for a free consultation. You don't pay unless we win. The Dozier Law Firm, 478-742-8441, or visit us online at dozierlaw.com. Dozier Law. When you need help, we will be there.
You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
National Exterminating offers friendly and courteous service. The National Exterminating Team of Registered Technicians is a team that you can trust to be very professional in all your pest control needs. With over 13,000 satisfied customers, they are affordable, effective, and environmentally friendly. Pest control is their only business. Call today at 478-922-1410. National Exterminating is proud to support all Houston County teams, and good luck this season.
This is the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
All right, we're back here at the Garden, headed to the top of the 5th. Houston County leading 4-1. We're in Game 2. Coming up here for Houston County, they're the visiting team here in Game 2. Will be the Raymond Byrd was at the plate when when Caden Harvey got thrown out at second. So it'll be Raymond Byrd, Isaiah Galson, and Ethan Kinney. And here's Tom to bring you the action.
All right, Coffee waxed the team they played. Maybe Creekview 20-2, and they're beating them 9-0 in Game 2. That's the number 2 team from.
Wow.
I think they're playing at Coffee, or maybe the Thomas County Central. Thomas County Central, I think, was 2, weren't they?
Yes, Thomas County Central was 2. They actually tied Hoco as far as record 12-3.
That's right.
But Hoco beat them 2 out of 3 in that series. And actually, TCC is ranked number 3 in the state. Hoco's ranked 4.
Okay. Pitch is high, and good job by Bird of getting down and avoiding getting hit with that pitch.
Yeah, that was headed for the helmet.
Yes. Couldn't find anything on Game Changer on Thomas County Central. Fastball popped up high, major league high pop up.
That's a big one here.
Second baseman underneath it, and he's got it for out number 1. It'll bring up Isaiah Gallison. Gallison's 1 for 2 with a CGTC RBI single in the second. Thomas County Central hosting Woodstock. Don't have a score on that game. Hard hit ball by Gallison to shortstop. Backhanded, fumbled it. Throw over to first, not in time. Bill make the call.
Well, to be honest with you, I was looking down and I didn't see where it was hit, but I saw him bobble it.
He had to backhand it. I don't think he had to go far.
I'm going to say E6.
Okay.
What I saw, it looked like he should have made the play.
Yeah.
I think
it was a hard hit ball by
Gallison. I think he just took his eye off of it a little bit.
To bring up Ethan Kinney. Runner on first, 1 out. 4-1 Bears, top 5.
That'll be their 3rd error of the game.
Bears took advantage of it for 4 unearned runs in the second. Timeout by Ethan Kinney.
That was pitcher already close to making his delivery to the plate, kind of late, but he called it and got it.
Throw over to first, runners back in time.
We're in the top of the 5th. Houston County leading 4-1. 1 out, runner on first.
Chopper foul. Lowick is ahead 0-2 to Ethan Kinney. Bears trying to get some insurance. And Coach Hopkins having a word with Ethan Kinney. 1 out, runner on first, 4-1 Bears, top 5. The Bears have avoided some good pitching from Ethan Kinney with some runners in scoring position. Pitch is low. 1-1 according to the board.
I was thinking there's
more than 2.
Yeah. I was thinking there's been more pitches than that.
All right. Lowick from the stretch. Gallison going. Pitches low. Throw down. They called him out. I thought he was in there. I'm going to tell you what. I don't know if I'd be running on Mr. Campbell because he just threw that's 2 in a row. He threw.
That was thrown right at the bag.
Yes.
And I thought that I agree with the first one. That one might have been a little closer. I thought
Gallison got underneath it.
Yeah, I thought he did too.
But I tell you, Campbell did everything possible a high school catcher can do, and he got rid of it quick, and he threw it right on the line.
I'd like to know what his pop time was because that was pretty quick there.
Yep. A long ball hit by Kenny. It may get out of here, and it does.
Yep.
National exterminating home run by Ethan Kenny gives himself some insurance and puts the Bears up 5-1, a CGTC RBI. And makes you regret sending Gallison right before that.
Yep.
Cost him a run, but Coach Hopkins plays aggressive and it's pays off for him most of the time.
Well, I think Mr. Kenny may have just took the lead in the Middle Georgia State University Player of the Game.
Yes.
As of right now, with his work on the mound with 5 strikeouts, only 1 run, and he's 2 for 3 with a double, a home run, and an RBI. So right now, I would say he's in the lead.
Yep, I would completely agree with that. All right, Noah Odom, one of our Middle Georgia State University players of the game in Game 1, hit a 3-run national exterminating home run. First pitch is on the inside corner for a strike. "5-1 Bears, top 5. Hard hit ball between short and third for a base hit. Single. That makes Odom 2 for 3 with a pair of singles here in Game 2. On the night, he was 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs, a home run. He's 3 for 6. Noah Odom's had a good he's had a good day today.
Now to bring up Nick Hardy. He's 0 for 2 here in the game. He has reached on a fielder's choice and scored, but 0 for 2, he steps into plate.
Hardy chops it between short and third. Third baseman can't come up with it. And Odom was thinking about trying to get to third, but he thought better. Single.
Yeah, it was far to his left. I mean, he tried to get to it. It hit it off his glove, but I don't know. I think we have to give him a single there.
I'm with you. All right, so
There's
Hardy.
been some tough calls in this game, man, for us.
I'm telling you.
We're not supposed to be doing this.
No.
That's supposed to be for an official scorer.
Right, we're paid to announce, not be the.
There's been some tough calls, errors, or singles in this game.
All right, Peyton Noss 0 for 2. On a fake throw to second. Chase Noah Odom back. Hardy's at first. Bears up 5-1 after the Ethan Kinney national exterminating home run. I think his daddy Frank going to look for that home run ball. Pitch gets away, and I tell you, good job by Campbell of snagging that one. I don't think he could have slid that far outside to block it. Campbell's played a good game here in Game 2. All right, Ludwig from the stretch. Pitch is outside.
Yeah, I'm going to say after the 2 throws he made last inning and this inning, I'm not sure we're going to try to steal on him much anymore today.
No. If I'm making the call, we're not.
Because that was 2 of our fastest guys.
Yep.
They got thrown out.
And Gallison had a good jump, too.
Yeah.
Although I didn't see the replay, but I thought Gallison got in. Throw to second. Odom back easily.
Well, I was just fixing to say that all the righties this game had done the crossover moves second, except John Walker Brown in game 1. He did the 360 move every time. But that time, Lodwick did the crossover move a few times, but then he did the 360 on that one.
Chopper foul right there at the plate.
I guess mixing it up a little bit.
All right. Noss digs in. Lowwick looks his runner back to second. Pitch foul off behind the Bear dugout. Count goes 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 5-1 Bears. Game 2. Ortho Georgia playoffs. Ortho Georgia game of the week.
Bears trying to advance to round 2 if they can finish this game off.
All right, Lowwick from the stretch. Looks his runner back twice. Swinging strike 3 and a big Flint Energies K for Keegan Lodwick. And that will get him out of the 5th, but not before the Bears get a run on 3 hits. They committed 1 error. The Bears left 2 runners on base. At the end of 4.5, Houston County 5, Lassiter 1. Let's get a break on the Sports Mike Network, powered by Hughes Honda.
Central Georgia, get ready for a new era of championship care. Did you know that Houston Healthcare is now a part of Emory Healthcare? As Georgia's most comprehensive academic health system, Emory provides access to the nation's highest level of specialized care and technology with a convenience that is close to home. For more information, visit emoryhealthcare.org/Houston.
You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
You should be driving a Honda from Hughes Honda in Warner Robins, the #1 rated Honda dealership in Georgia, according to dealerrated.com, and home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. 0% financing available. Shop online for your next ride at hugheshonda.com. Hughes Honda on the corner of Moody Road and Russell Parkway, Warner Robins. Call 866-GO-HONDA. Hughes Honda wishes all the team success this year.
You should be driving a Honda from Hughes Honda. From Hughes Honda.
HughesHonda.com. You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
All right, we're headed to the bottom of the 5th here in game 2. After the home run by Ethan Kinney, Houston County takes a 5-1 lead. Coming up here in the bottom of the 5th for Lassiter will be the top of the order, McGee, Montgomery, and Lindsay. And here's time to bring the action.
First pitch is a strike from Ethan Kinney. We have a new nomination for Hoco Bear Baseball Father of the Year. Frank Kinney. He goes out there and finds Ethan's home run in left field. He found a ball. I don't know.
Well, there was 2 hit in game 1 about the same spot, close to it.
I don't know that you can guarantee that was. We can call it that.
We can call it that.
That's right. Ethan can save it, put it in under glass, and call it that. 0-2 to the leadoff hitter for Lassiter. Bears up 5-1. Who are in the bottom of the 5th.
Nobody will ever know the difference.
Hoco won game 1, 11-1. Breaking ball stayed a little low, 1-2. Nope. When you hit a golf ball, you know what brand golf ball you're playing with.
Yep.
But I don't think the baseball's changed brands.
They're all Wilson A1010s.
Pitch outside. Good job by McGee checking his swing. Count goes 2-2 to the leadoff hitter for the Lassiter Trojans. 4 spot in the 2nd. 4 unearned runs and a Ethan Kinney home run in the 5th. Grounder to short. Gallison goes under Gallison's glove, and that's going to be an error.
That's an error.
Yeah.
You know, he instead of charging it, he waited back on one more hop, and it got him. We tell you players a lot, you know, charge that ball. Don't let that bad hop get to you. Stay back on it, and to get that one more hop, and it gets you every time.
It'll bring up left-hand hitting Kyle Montgomery. He flew out to short in the 1st and struck out looking in the 3rd. He hits left-handed. McGee taking his lead at 1st. Pitch is low. Ball 1 to the Trojan third baseman. Bear pitching coming up like champs tonight so far. They've allowed some base runners, but they've kept the runners from getting in for the most part. Kenny gonna step out. Make sure to stay tuned for the Second Baptist postgame show after we finish up tonight. Second Baptist Church wants to be your second family, 2504 Moody Road. Fastball popped up straight back over our head.
I hope it's over our head.
Yeah, by a good bit.
When you look up, I can't see.
Count evens at 1. Second Baptist life groups at 9. Worship at 10:30. If you don't have a church home, come see us at Second Baptist Church. Popped up. It's going to be close. Third baseman Harvey over. Going to be out of play.
Ran out of room.
Just a few feet. Count goes 1-2. 5 runners left on base the last 2 innings from Lassiter. 8 in the first 4 innings of game 1. Bear pitching has come through like champs with runners in scoring position. We'll see if we can keep doing this. Although I'll take a double play right here and let's just take the runner off the base. Foul straight back, hard.
Tell you what, it was a good fastball and a good swing at a fastball.
Yep.
Just got under it just a little bit, fouled it straight back to the screen.
You straight back on it, you know you were on it.
Yep.
Just a little bit under it.
Yep.
Timing was right. All right, Montgomery digs in. 1-2 pitch coming. Kenny getting a sign from Bird. Looks his runner back over there at first to Hardy. And the pitch. Swinging strike 3. And that is number 6.
Yep.
Flint Energy's K. And if you're not using Operation Roundup on your Flint Energy's bill, costs you pennies. It's worth thousands to many worthwhile organizations. So use Operation Roundup on your bill. All right, 1 out. Brings up left-hand hitting Caden Lindsey. He's 1 for 2 with a single in the 3rd. First pitch called strike on the outside corner. Big inning right here. You got the heart of the order up. Top of the lineup. Got the first runner on base. Off-speed pitch fouled off over the Lassiter dugout and over into the parking lot.
Yeah, this might be their best opportunity to do some damage. They may not get this part of the order up again. They might in the 7th, but we'll see.
All right. Kenny from the stretch. Pitch is way outside, 1-2. I think he wanted to make that pitch a little bit more competitive.
Yes.
That was not a non-competitive pitch. The 1-2 pitch, unless he thought McGee was going and it was a little bit of a pitch out. Pitch outside again, 2-2.
Tried to backdoor him on that curve, just missed off the outside edge.
But I don't know how froggy Lassiter would be trying to steal down 5-1.
I don't think I would.
No. Bird's got a pretty good arm behind the plate.
Yep.
2-2 pitch, Kenny from the stretch. Pop foul over the Lassiter dugout.
He's giving Kenny a good workout here.
We'll do it again.
Yep.
Running the pitch count up. Not sure who Coach Hopkins feels like his number 1 guy in the bullpen would be. If it'd be Michael Lyons or I'm assuming he would start Bird tomorrow if you had to go game 3.
Probably.
Off speed, got a piece of it.
Got Gaines standing out there. Gallison standing out there short, too. He's a possibility.
Yep.
Oh, and the freshman. Let me think.
Did Hammonds come in and pitch one game?
Who am I thinking about?
Yeah, they had a freshman. I don't know.
Ja'Kai Wilson. That's who I was thinking about. The lefty. Ja'Kai Wilson. He's looked good the times I've seen him pitch.
All right, 2-2 pitch. Going to throw over to first again. That time it's a little closer.
Yep.
But McGee's back on his belly safe.
That was a good throw there, right there where you need to make the tag.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and strike 3 and a number 7 Flint Energy K for Ethan Kenny, and it'll bring up Sean Wilson. Last chance for the Lassiter Trojans here in the 5th. He's got a pair of singles, and he scored a run in the 2nd. Right-hand hitting second baseman. Hard hit ball fielded by Harvey. Harvey fires over to first, and that's going to be out number 3, and that'll end the threat in the 5th. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left on base. At the end of 5 complete, Houston County 5, Lassiter 1. This high school baseball on the Sports Mike Network, powered by Hughes Honda.
Ortho Georgia's walk-in orthopedic urgent care centers are open from 7:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. on Saturday. No appointment necessary. Forget about the long wait in the emergency room or urgent care facilities. Ortho Georgia's walk-in orthopedic urgent care centers are available on Northside Drive in Macon. Call 478-750-2803, and on Margie Drive in Warner Robins. Call 478-333-5960. Ortho Georgia, your choice for orthopedic excellence.
You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
Hi, this is Rocco Farley at CGTC. I'm the 2024 Instructor of the Year for the Technical College System of Georgia. As a CDL driver and instructor, I spend my days in big trucks, on the road, listening to the radio. CGTC is here for you. We have big-time programs in nursing, aviation, commercial truck driving, and many more. CGTC is your college for big plans, big careers, and big futures. Become who you want to be, right here with CGTC.
You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
We move to the top of the 6th. Houston County leads Lassiter 5-1. If they can hang on, they'll advance to the 2nd round of the playoffs next Friday, potentially against Noonan. Houston County will be bringing up Davian Hammonds, Tyson Gaines, and Caden Harvey, and Bill's got the call.
All right, thanks, Tom. All right, Keegan Lodwick still on the mound, his 6th inning of work here for the Trojans. Davian Hammond steps in. 0 for 1 on the day. He walked and scored back in the 2nd, struck out in the 4th. He squares, and that hit him.
And I don't think Hammonds was happy about it.
No, he squared, and it got him right.
I think a little bit above his hip.
Yep.
Kind of in the small of the side of the back. Kind of
in a muscle area there.
Yep.
Probably stung a little bit. He's walking that one off.
Yeah, that. He's a thin guy, too. He ain't got all the protection I got back there.
Yep. All right, so Hammonds heads down to first, hit by a pitch. That'll bring up Tyson Gaines. He's reached on the air and scored and grounded to short. 0 for 2. He squares. He lays one down, but it's going to go foul down the first base line. 0-1.
Trying to get some insurance, trying to move that runner.
Yep. 5-1 your score. Like to get another run or two, feel a lot better about things.
Coach Hopkins giving a whole bunch of signals over there. Don't know if it means the bunt stays on.
I think the bunt's going to stay on right here.
Yep.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Nope. Swing and a miss at a pitch outside, probably out of the zone.
And it was not a good swing either.
No.
It was I should probably call the bunt sign.
Yeah, I thought sure he probably was going to lay it down again.
He decided to swing about the time it hit the mid.
Yeah. All right, 0-2. Checks the runner at first. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. That was low, probably out of the zone too, but he did get a bat on it.
Checked the swing, but it happened to hit the bat. I don't know if that would have even been a swing.
No. Still 0-2. Hammonds gets his lead down at first. Time called.
He may leave the bunt on with 2 strikes, but I bet he won't send him stealing. Because Chase Campbell has been better than the.
If you put the bunt on with 2, he needs to square a little earlier. He squared pretty late that time. No, he took call third strike. That's the 6th strikeout Flint Energy K for Ludwig. So 1 out here. Runner still first.
He's pitched a good game.
Yeah.
Defense let him down in the 2nd.
Yeah. Gave up the unearned runs with those 2 errors back to back. All right, so back to the top of the order, Caden Harvey. He singled, walked, reached on the air, and scored. Been on all 3 times. What you want out of your leadoff guy? Get on somehow. Ludwig checks the runner at first, throws back over. Not in time, he's back in safe. We are in the top of the 6th. Houston County, the visitor here in game 2. Your score is 5-1. Houston County scored 4 in the 2nd, 1 in the 5th. First pitch outside, ball 1. Outside and low. Harvey steps back in. Hammonds takes his lead. Ludwig gets his sign. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled at the plate.
Ludwig's still getting some ugly swings out of the Bears.
Yeah, yeah. All right, 1-1 the count. Raymond Bird on deck.
Gallison in the hole, if we get that far.
Ludwig gets his sign. Here's the 1-1. In there for a strike. Strike 2.
Ludwig still got some pop on it even here in the 6th inning. He's still bringing it pretty good.
Yep. One, 2 the count now to Harvey. Here's the 1-2. There goes the runner. Throw down. That's off the bag. So Hammonds will get in there with the steal.
That was a good pitch to steal on.
Yeah.
And he got a really good jump and
pretty good bit outside, and Chase Campbell didn't get his footing real good to throw that down there and threw it wide of the bag. So Hammonds goes in with the steal.
Base hit can bring him in.
Risky to test him out. Of course, you got the 5-1 lead, but he's already thrown 2 guys out down there. And there's strike 3. That was close to being below the knees, but he got rung up. The 7th Flint Energy K for Ludwig. The 2nd of the inning. The 2nd backward K of the inning, back to back. And that'll bring up Raymond Bird with 2 outs. Runner at 2nd. Coach Hopkins going to have a word with Bird before he steps in the box. All right. Hammonds at 2nd. Got 2 outs. Bird at the plate. Ludwig gets his sign. turns and throws back to second. Davian Hammond's easily back in. Two outs. We're here in the top of the sixth. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 the count.
Took a little something off that one.
Yep. Owood gets his sign, looks back at second. That's a breaking ball, stays high. That'll even the count at 1-1. Isaiah Gallison on deck. 5-1 your score, Houston County. We're here in the top of the sixth. Houston County, the visiting team in game 2. Here's the pitch. That's hit back up the middle. Wilson's going to field it, though. Throws over in time for the third out. So the Bears are in the top of the sixth. They get a hit batter. He gets the second, but they leave him stranded there. Your score after 5.5, Houston County 5, Lassiter 1. You listen to high school baseball here on the Sports Mike Digital Network, powered by Hughes Honda.
Are you looking for fine meats and top-tier catering? Well, look no more. Here at the Butcher Shop, it's all waiting for you. We specialize in fresh, grade-A meats, chicken, pork, vegetables, marinade, and homemade sweets. Our prices are as good as any supermarkets in the area. And let's not forget our exceptional hometown service is still second to none. So stop by and see David and Amy Dean along with their fine staff. The Butcher Shop, now located right across from Lowe's Home Improvements at 1057 Highway 96, Warner Robins, Georgia, or call 478-988-9262.
You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
Named the #1 best value university in Georgia, Middle Georgia State University. We have a wide variety of high-quality undergraduate and graduate degree programs to choose from that are offered at the lowest tuition rates in the state. Offering programs on 5 campus locations as well as online, our degrees can lead to careers in in-demand fields such as business, information technology, nursing, computer science, and more. Learn more at mga.edu.
You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
All right, welcome back. We move to the bottom of the sixth. Looking more and more like it's going to be Noonan next week. Noonan won 7-1 in game 1. They're leading 12-1 in game 2 over the East Paulding Raiders. Yeah, it looks like it's a ball game. It looks like Noonan's going to advance to the second round. If the Bears can hold on, it'll be here. A doubleheader next Friday here. It'll be Bob Daughtry and I. Bill, you got a ball game coaching at Central Fellowship.
Yep.
All right. John Walker Brown, Caden Fox, and Chase Campbell here, 5, 6, and 7. Ethan Kenny working his 6th inning of work, and Bill's going to bring the action.
All right. Thanks, Tom. Ethan Kenny back on the mound, his 6th inning. John Walker Brown, the DH, will step in here. He's 1 for 2. He singled back in the second, struck out in the third. He steps in. Lassiter down 5-1. We're in the bottom of the 6th. It's do or die time for Lassiter. They better get something going here. Kenny gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Backdoor curve, breaks in there, catches outside corner for strike 1.
Ethan Kenny's pitched a good ball game.
Yeah, he has. Really good. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Mr. Brown was going for the downs on that swing.
Yeah.
He was trying to make this bad boy 5-2.
Yeah. Lassiter's had 6 hits, all singles. Kenny's had 7 strikeouts. Almost had number 8 right there. That was close.
I've seen him call strikes further. Look like out than that.
Good news from Atlanta. Our Braves are beating the Phillies again 5-3 in the 7th. There's a ground ball short. Gallison backhands it. The strong throw across, wide of the bag. Hardy tried to tag him, but I guess when he hit the glove, ball popped loose. What are you calling that, Tom?
A base hit.
Base hit.
I thought it was going to have to be a really good play for Gallison.
Yeah, he had to go a long way in the hole. He fielded it cleanly, made a good, strong throw, but John Walker Brown got down the line.
They're coming with a pinch runner, number 19. He's not a courtesy runner because he's a DH.
Yeah, he's DH, so that'll be a pinch runner, and then he'll most likely re-enter the game if they want to hit him again later on. All right, so we got a runner at first, nobody out. Lassiter trying to stay alive here. That'll bring Caden Fox to the plate, the right fielder. He's 1 for 2, singled back in the big righty, big right-handed hitter. Biggest one I've seen over there, except for there's one of the coaches that's really tall too. First pitch in there for ball 1.
Lassiter's had base runners. They've had opportunities. Kenny's done a good job of snuffing them out before they can bring them around.
Kenny gets his sign, checks the runner at first. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 out of even the count at 1-1. Good fastball. Both pitchers gone 6 innings. They still got good fastballs, good velocity. Mixing their pitches well. Try a pick off over there at first.
I was blocked, but the Hoco faithful, you could hear them moaning to our right.
All the Bear fans thought he was out there and called him safe.
I have no opinion. I couldn't see it.
I was blocked by the home plate umpire.
Yeah, me too.
I could just see the throw being made, but I couldn't see the tag. And there's a drive down the right field line. It's slicing foul.
Hammonds gave it all he could.
Yeah, that was slicing away from him. It was going to be hard for him to get there. He's got good speed, but that thing just kept slicing.
And it wasn't hit that high.
No.
1-2 to Fox.
Hammonds plays shaded to right center, especially on this hitter anyway. So he had a long way to go. So 1-2 to count on Fox. Here's the pitch. Strike 3, throw down, safe. Runner got back in safe, but Fox strikes out. That's the 8th Flint Energy K for Kenny. That's 1 out now here in the bottom of the 6th. That'll bring up the catcher, Chase Campbell. He's 0 for 2, struck out and flied out.
5 1/3 for Ethan Kenny.
First pitch foul back over behind us here.
He showed bunt, but if I've got 5 outs to go and I'm down by 4, I'm not going to give 1 away.
No.
Not unless I think Campbell's just an out.
Oh, 1 to count to Campbell. Kenny gets his sign, checks the runner. Breaking ball outside. That'll even count at 1-1.
Bears win for game 1, 11-1. They're winning game 2, 5-1. Trying to advance to play the Noonan Cougars in a rematch of the state championship game last year here in the 2nd round at the Garden next Friday.
There goes the runner. The hitter swung through it trying to protect the runner, but a stolen base for the pinch runner.
That's his Dr. Spiller's Orthodontics stolen base where great smiles begin. Spiller's Orthodontics.
Campbell swung through it trying to protect the runner, just protect the runner and get in front of the catcher, but
Coach Hopkins thinks the bat might have hit Raymond Bird.
Yeah, he's trying to say there was interference there.
Make sure you stay tuned for the Second Baptist postgame show after we finish up here. We'll have a Middle Georgia State University player of the game. And recap the scoring. 4 big unearned runs in the second are the difference right here as the Bears lead 5-1.
Well, Ronald Acuna got his second home run of the season.
I knew he hit one earlier. I'd seen that one.
Yeah.
Now the home plate umpire is going to talk to the umpire in the field. Peach County play of the day, period play of the day. Not sure what Veterans did in game 2 with Pope.
Only thing I can think they were talking about, so the batter like flailed the bat across the plate just trying to protect the runner going to second. And maybe say he stayed out over the plate, didn't give Bird a clear shot to throw it.
Pope swept 13-1, 15-0 against Veterans.
Okay. All right, so we're back in action. 1-2 count here to Campbell. There's one out, runner down at second. Here's the 1-2, swung and missed. The 9th Flint Energy K for Kenny, the second of the inning.
Peach County swept and beat Stevenson 15-0, 17-0.
All right, Miles Nelson steps in, the center fielder for the Trojans. 2 outs now, runner at second. First pitch from Kenny. Breaking ball stayed a little high, ball 1. That's low, ball 2. Need to throw strikes right here. Boy, it'd be great to start that 7th inning off with the number 9 hitter.
Yes.
Like to get out of this, and although he did single his first time at bat.
And had a CGTC RBI.
Yeah. There's a breaking ball fouled at the plate. That'll dribble back here to the screen.
Wonder where Kenny is on his pitch count.
I don't know. But you know, as hot as it was earlier, you know, it's cooled off. It's a beautiful night. No wind now right now. Breaking ball stays high. 2-1 the count now.
I kind of like it like this. I don't have to cover the iPad. I don't have to hold it under the table. I don't have to put it in the concession stand.
In the freezer?
In the drink cooler.
All right, 3-1 to count. Kenny gets his sign. Ball popped into right field. Hammonds comes in and makes a catch for the 3rd out. So here in the bottom of the 6th, Lassiter gets a runner on, but they leave him stranded. After 6 complete, your score, Houston County 5, Lassiter 1. You're listening to the Ortho Georgia Game of the Week here on the Sports Mike Digital Network, powered by Hughes Honda.
What families need after suffering the loss of a loved one is time to come together to celebrate a life that was well lived in the way they choose and to focus on each other. McCullough Funeral Home is here to help you find the way to do just that, no matter what the right way is for you. At McCullough, it is our privilege to simply walk beside you and help guide you in the journey toward healing.
McCullough Funeral Home are proud sponsors of all Houston County High School sports.
You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
Precision Collision Center, located next to the Dairy Queen on Highway 49 in Byron, Georgia. Offering collision repairs, frame and unit body repairs, wheel alignments, computerized color matching, and more. Family owned and operated. Serving all of Central Georgia. Precision Collision's auto body technicians are the best of the best in the state of Georgia. Middle Georgia's first choice in automobile and collision repair. Precision Collision Center in Byron.
You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
All right, top of the 7th, replacing Lodwick with number 14, Bill.
And the picture we have of the roster cuts off, and we don't have 14. We got 15 and 12. Don't have number 14, so I'm not sure who it is. And the one I got off, Max Preps, does not have a number 14.
Okay, he looks young, he looks thin. Looks like he's got a live arm, though. And the Bears will bring up Isaiah Gallison, Ethan Kenny, and Noah Odom. Top of the 7th. Bears up 5-1, trying to sweep it, avoid a game tomorrow, and advance to play Noonan next Friday in a doubleheader here at the Garden. And, Bill, it's up to you to bring it home.
We're going to get a couple runs right here, I think, get a little cushion. All right, Isaiah Gallison steps in. He's 1 for 3. Singled, had a CGTC RBI, reached on an error back in the 5th, was thrown out stealing. He steps in here trying to get something going here for the Bears in the 7th. As we've said before, Houston County the visiting team, so they're batting here in the top of the 7th rather than in the bottom. First pitch. Low, ball 1. Trying to figure who this could be. Just not sure. Might be Connor Murray.
I'm going to see a 14 played in game.
No, he didn't.
1. So much for that.
No, it's not Connor Murray. I'm going to figure it out here in a second.
(5-1) Bears, top 7. Campbell going out to have a word with his pitcher and the umpires.
All right. I think I figured it out, Tom. I think this may be, we had the wrong number before. I think this may be Kellen Franco.
Okay.
That's who I'm going to say it is. Kellen Franco.
So we don't know who the lefty was they put in at game 1.
Well, yeah, it was Josh Duer. Josh Duer. So this is Kellen Franco.
Kind of a sidearm delivery.
There's a pitch in there for a strike. 2-1 now the count to Gallison. Franco's a righty. He gets a sign. Here's the 2-1. That's outside, ball 3. 3-1 the count. Ethan Kenny on deck. There's a breaker ball. Looked kind of low, but he called it a strike. So that's going to bring the count full. 3-2 the count on Gallison. Nobody out. We're in the top of the 7th. Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball toward short. Connor Lee makes a diving stab, throws across. Not in time. Great play by Connor Lee. Boy, that was a great play right there.
I thought he had no chance.
Yeah.
He left it, dove on his belly, made the stop, threw a one-hopper over to first, and Lindsey just couldn't come up with it, or he would have had Gallison on a Sports Center top 10.
Yeah, that would have been a great play. Diving catch, popped up, made the throw across. One hopper over to the first baseman. Not in time. Gallison beats it out. Single for Gallison. That'll bring up Ethan Kenny, one of the heroes of the game so far. He's 2 for 3 at the plate. Had a double and a home run. National exterminating home run. And he's pitched a great game on the mound. We'll see if he's going to try to finish it out in the 7th. He stands up there with a run on first, nobody out. Franco gets his sign. Throws over to first.
Gallison already tried to steal in the 5th and got thrown out stealing. He's taking a good lead over there at first now.
That pitch is popped up. Connor Lee backing up. Now he's drifting in, and he makes the catch. And Galson just does get back to first. Lee caught the ball and threw toward first. But a pop up to the shortstop for the first out. That'll bring up Noah Odom. He's 2 for 3, 2 singles in the game. He steps in there with Galson down at first. 1 out now here in the top of the 7th. 5-1 your score. Houston County in the lead. They won game 1, 11-1.
One of our Middle Georgia State University players of the game after a 2-run homer in the 5th.
Throw over, Galson back.
Three base hits in the doubleheader. Looking for his 4th right here.
Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. 0-1 to count to Odom. Galson, speedy runner down at first. Got thrown out stealing one time. There's a breaking ball in there, fouled off back to the screen. That'll run the count to 0-2.
Five-1 Bears, top 7. Trying to complete the sweep on the doubleheader. One game, 11-1. Outburst of 9 runs in the 5th and 6th.
Foul ball over to the Lassiter dugout.
Off Odom's leg. Odom's stung.
That hurts a little bit.
It's a good night to broadcast with the Braves on Apple TV, Apple Plus.
Yeah. I know my dad's upset.
Yeah.
Not on Braves Vision. All right, 0-2 to count. Odom's walked it off after the foul ball hit his foot. Stings a little bit. He's back in the box. Throw over, and he gets away from first baseman. Galson's going ahead to second. He's going to round second. He's headed to third. Right fielder makes the throw, and Galson's going to be in the third with a head first slide, and he's easily safe.
Galson made up his mind when he saw the ball get away from the first baseman. He was going to third. And he didn't 3/4 it half the way, and then realized he was full speed all the way.
Yeah,
and Gallison's got good speed.
Right at the angle it took from the first baseman. Once it got, from the pitcher, once it got past first baseman, it was headed toward the fence over there in foul territory, and then ricocheted to right. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Big strikeout for Franco. Runner on third and less than 2 outs. And the last chance for the Bears is Nick Hardy. He's 1 for 3, a single in the 5th, and he scored a run in the 2nd.
All right, so Flint Energy K for Franco. That'll bring up Nick Hardy. As Tom said, last chance here. Runner at third. Need to try to get him in, get a cushion run here. And there's a pop-up in the infield. First baseman, no, the catcher calls everybody off, and he makes the catch. So here in the 7th, Houston County gets a runner on. They leave him stranded at third. We're headed to the bottom of the 7th. 5-1 your score. You're listening to the Ortho Georgia Game of the Week here on the Sports Mike Digital Network, powered by Hughes On.
Being there every minute, year after year. As your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, it's not just our way of doing business, it's our way of life, providing the energy our community relies on every day. And as a Touchstone Energy Cooperative member, that means value that goes far beyond the energy we provide. It's value you can't really put a price on.
Flint Energy's serving your community since 1937.
This is the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
Hey, sports fans, this is Pastor Jim Perdue from Second Baptist Church right here in Warner Robins. We're located at 2504 Moody Road, and we'd love for you to join us on a Sunday. We meet at 9 a.m. for life groups and 10:30 a.m. for worship. You can find out more information on our website at secondfamily.church. That's secondfamily.church. Our prayers and support go out to all the coaches and athletes for a safe and successful season. From Second Baptist Church, your second family.
You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
Make sure to stay tuned for the Second Baptist postgame show after we finish up here. Second Baptist Church wants to be your second family. 9-1-2, Connor Lee, Drew McGee, Kyle Montgomery. The last three chances for Lassiter here in the bottom of the seventh. Bears up 5-1, and Bill's going to bring it home.
All right. Thanks, Tom. All right, Ethan Kinney back on the mound. He's going to try to finish this thing up. He's going to get a solid Middle Georgia State University game of the week, player of the week, if he can do that. Ethan Kinney's had a great game.
After a national exterminating home run, a double, and a complete game. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got 9 Flint Energy Ks to back it up. There's a foul back to the screen. 0-2 now the count to Connor Lee. Connor Lee's played a great game at shortstop. He's 1 for 2 at the plate. Got good speed. Drove in the lone run for the Trojans here in game 2. And there's a line shot into left field. That's down the line. That may be extra bases. Lee's headed towards second. And he rounds second, and he slides down. He's going to go back, and he just does get in.
He slipped.
Yeah.
About 8 feet from the bag and almost got picked off coming back to second.
Yeah.
As he's trying to get his teammates fired up here, down 5-1 at the bottom of the seventh.
So lead-off double.
Not sure why Lee didn't get the start in game 1 the way he's looked in game 2.
Yeah, he's played well. All right, so runner at second. He doesn't mean a great deal right here. We need to get these 3 outs right here. Strike 1 to McGee, the leadoff hitter.
McGee's 0 for 3, reached on an error in the 5th. Flint Energy's K in the second.
Big left fielder, speedy left fielder for the Trojans. That's outside, low, ball 1. 1-1 to count. Lee down at second. His run doesn't mean much. Need to work on getting these 3 guys out right here. 1-1 fouled. That gets a good piece of Raymond Bird.
Not
and
sure
maybe the umpire.
Did that hit him in his face mask?
Yeah, I think it did, but it fouled back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that thing went straight back to his face mask. He says he's okay, though. And umpire saying, home plate umpire saying that said it got his face mask. So that's what you wear those things for.
Yeah. Not fun to take one in the face mask, but a lot more fun than to take one in the face.
Yeah.
He's got one of those hockey masks type.
Yeah. Yep. All right, 1-2 the count. Kenny getting his sign. Looks at the runner at second. Here's the 1-2. In there for a strike. Called third strike. That is the 10th Flint Energy K for Ethan Kinney. Big out here in the bottom of the seventh. That'll bring up Kyle Montgomery, the third baseman. He's 0 for 3. He's had 2 Ks. He struck out looking in the third and struck out swinging in the 5th. 1 out. Runner still at second. That ball's popped up. Out of play, foul.
2 outs away.
Yep.
We're closing this deal down.
All right. Montgomery back in the box. Kenny gets his sign, takes a look at the runner. Tried to catch him on the outside. Ball 1. 1-1 to count. Kenny ready. Here's the 1-1. Breaking balls hit deep toward right. Hammonds drifts back. Now he settles under it. He makes the catch. Throw to third. There goes the runner. And it gets past the third baseman. They're going to call interference. So
third baseman was trying to. Yeah. Couldn't avoid going over the top of him.
Yeah. So because of the interference from the third baseman, that allows the runner to go home. The ball was overthrown at third. Kenny was over there trying to back it up. But Harvey got tangled up with the runner and kept the runner from going home. So the umpire said the runner could go home.
So I'm giving an error on the throw.
Yes.
To get him home. Who made the throw? Second base?
That was, yes, the second baseman. And there's a ground ball to Noss. In time. 40 out. And that's the ball game, folks. So your final score here, Game 2, Houston County wins 5-2. We get the sweep. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with the Second Baptist Church postgame show. Stay with us. We'll be back in a moment.
One commercial.
For more than 15 years, Sports Mike has served the community by providing broadcasts of Central Georgia sporting events. Through our broadcast platform, the Sports Mike app, we stream coverage of live events for Houston County and share our system with several nearby communities, including Gray, Forsyth, and Cochran. The Sports Mike app is free to download and use, compliments of our wonderful network partners. We encourage you to support these businesses who have been so generous in building this program. Download the app today by typing in SPORTSMIC on Google Play or the App Store. The Sports Mike app, the voice of Central Georgia sports.
You're listening to the Sports Mike Broadcast Network.
All right, welcome back to the Second Baptist postgame show, 2504 Moody Road, Second Baptist Church.